Alright, folks, thanks for checking in at stormtoolb.com and the stormtoolb.com Facebook page. Well, things are active for the first time in a while. Of course, we're looking at a rather stormy pattern that's really not far off, and things are really going to get interesting, I'd imagine. Not too long from now. Temperatures near average until later in the week. Storminess is going to be in full swing. We're looking at snow potentially measured in feet, but a lot of uncertainties with this upcoming pattern. So we're really going to have to, keep it tuned to stormtoolb.com so we have the latest information. Thursday, temperatures in the 40s for most across the mid-Atlantic and Northeast, 30s into the interior. Essentially the same thing on Friday. A stripe of 50s will make it into most of Virginia back onto the central mid-Atlantic, especially closer to the coast. And same thing on Saturday. Sunday, things start to get a little snowy, and a pending clipper moves in from the west. It could potentially white things up for a lot of the picture. Anywhere from Albany back to Buffalo has some chance of snow. I think southern New England, more iffy about it. I think the mid-Atlantic, if anything, might have a few raindrops. Let's take a look at when things really become a problem. The European model, here we are out to Monday. You can see a rather large storm system developing to the south of us. You can see that pushes off the coast, interacts with some cold air. We get a moderate to heavy snow event across a lot of southern New England and mid-Atlantic. And not far behind that, there is another massive storm that wraps in cold air and warm air from the Gulf of Mexico, producing copious amounts of snow of 2 feet or more on the northwest side. Now, what are the chances of that exactly coming to fruition? Pretty slim. But something like it, a large storm, not all that bad. The GFS model a little bit different. This is in case you don't know the model. This is the global model. You can see it takes a storm right around next Wednesday back up into this area. This is all, 5 to 7 days out. Now, to be fair, there's been some model consistency with it, so it's not like it's just a fantasy, but you have to realize that there's a lot that can and probably will change between now and when this possible event comes to fruition. And I was talking about that earlier today on the page. The Canadian model, not the best model, not the worst, shows a clipper, Alberta clipper, moving down in from the Great Lakes, interacting with a secondary low off of the Delmarva Peninsula, and with which that low wraps up, produces pretty impressive snowfall across the Northeast. Amounts that would likely be greater than a foot, perhaps up even around 2 feet. So this is definitely something that we're going to have to watch very closely. We're potentially looking at one of the bigger snow events of the year. If anyone remembers 2010, 2011, we were looking at a very, very boring season up until the end of December, and then a record-breaking snow season for some through the rest of the winter in New England. I'm not saying it's going to be like this year, but it's certainly an idea to watch. That's it for now. Have a good day.